Hi, my name is Brian from Denmark, your tech friend, and this is my after 14 days review of the Google Pixel tablet. This 2023 edition. I don't know if there's gonna come any more of them. Let's wait for the future and see. But I just want to talk about my everyday use experiences with this guy, because there I'm gonna name especially 3 things increasing in severity in everyday use cases, okay? And I don't know if you can see just here. Can you just about make it out? There is some black thing already there. Can you just make it out? And I don't know why. I haven't used any cover with this guy, but I just want a quick comparison with an iPad Air 4, also been used without any cover for over 2 years. And let's not mention that iPad Air anymore. So, back to the Pixel. Everyday problem number 3. You can see it just up here. This is an 8 megapixel shooter. And if you turn this 8 megapixel as well, selfie camera shooter. The layout, of course, is very nice and brilliant, because if you have it on the stand, let me just show you the stand. Here's the stand and those magnets right there. Click onto the magnets right there. So you can do like this. Bang, and they're on. You didn't even hear it, okay? That's pretty cool. I've actually had all sorts of accessories that just hook up on the tablet itself, because there must be some magnets around the corners. But this is also not what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the everyday problem number 3, and that is the Selfie 8 megapixel camera. It's a bit of a bother for me that it's got the same camera, both the backside and the selfie camera, because why not use Google's tried and tested 12.2 aperture camera that you know from the Pixel 6a and many former models that belongs back to the Google Pixel 4 with 1.7 aperture. You could just put that on the backside as well as on the selfie camera, and we will all be sitting here, la, excellent choice Google, way, praise for Google. Instead I'm sitting here making it a point on an everyday problem list. It's a 2.0 aperture camera, and it's the same on both sides. And in my testing I found out that indeed they are, and you can see some various examples of shots with this tablet running over the screen right now. I just want to show you its strengths in everyday light. It's pretty good, and of course you would expect that with Google's strong software. But an 8 megapixel camera with an aperture of 2.0 is not going to help you in the evening or in dim lighting, not too much at least. So what do you think about the amount of light I'm getting, and what about the sound? Is there any difference now? This is the backwards facing camera. Trying to film the same shot as you just saw. That shouldn't be. Everyday problem numero 2, Wi-Fi. It should be the same as on this iPad Air 4. But on a train ride, a girl that sat just across the aisle had constantly better service. For 2 hours, I had constant hiccups, and yes, I did try to lower the data bit rate. I changed my hand position on the tablet because I was, okay, it was because I was holding here, was because I was holding here, load that, but to no avail. And she wasn't even on this iPad Air, but she was on an older model of an iPad, you know, with the button still down here, okay? And we were both streaming the exact same Formula 1 broadcast via the train's Wi-Fi. I asked her. So this is just unexplanatory, because it should be the same, but in this real life use case, it wasn't. And now for everyday problem number 1, and it is by far the most annoying. I don't know if you can see it. Let me just try and explain to you that I've got an education, multimedia design. Furthermore, I've got 2 overbygning, as it's called in Danish, in what is called design thinking, okay? And design thinking is, you gotta try it out with some users. What is their reaction? Can they figure out this tablet? Does it suit their needs? You know, just so you get the basics right, okay? Why am I talking about this? Well, maybe you can't see it, right? And that is exactly the point, because where is the goddamn volume key on this tablet, okay? If you just feel around like this, now I can feel something over here, but this is like one rubbery band that is sort of meant to be like a kickstand of sorts. So you can have it just like placed on the table of sorts. But the thing is that your fingers are designed through millions of years as we evolved from monkeys to what we are now. And we just feel like this. And now, right now, if, for instance, I feel like almost the same sensation on both sides. And what is the difference? Well, one of them is the rubbery thing, and the other one is the volume up down key plus the power on off button. And this is, I don't know about you, what your use cases is on a tablet, right? But if they're like mine and I watch a lot of YouTube, I want to have easy reach of the volume up down key all the time to adjust from when there's commercials and whenever the volume changes of from one YouTube video to another. And this tablet just takes an endless amounts of tries to find the goddamn volume up down key on this one. It is so unbelievably annoying that you cannot believe it. And it is something that if I bought this tablet with my own money, I would simply return it after 14 days and say, okay, I've given it a good try. It's the fine Google experience. It's got the Google Tensor G2. I like the form factor over the iPad Air, for instance. It's got like the more elongated ratio that is much better for instance, for YouTube watching, but then there's this volume problem. The sound on this is okay. There's not that much to complain about, but I can't find the goddamn up-down volume key. And that is a design thinking process, evolvement, standard feature that you gotta test in every goddamn product you make. You cannot make these kind of absurd faults like this. And I know you may say to yourself, I'm gonna find that out and I'm gonna learn it. Well, good for you and good luck.
It's Seb talking about iPads, that's what I blame. This ain't Burnley. I refuse. It's like Costa del Sol. Look out the back. It's not Burnley. This ain't Burnley. This is Look how sunny it is. That's like villas on the bloody... Look at the background. That's like you're in prime Spain. This is not Burnley. Costa del Sol. Right. Bloody hell.
My name is Brian from Denmark, your tech friend, and please do subscribe.